Hello everybody, we are back at the Skyliner. If I turn around this way you can see it. And we are on our way to start our day at Epcot is where we're going. So it looks like I run in this morning, so that's good. We'll see how our day goes out in Epcot. Hello, this is my first tip for the Caribbean Beach Hotel here. If you're going to Epcot in the morning, do not come to the Skyliner until 10 o'clock. Or you'll be waiting in line regardless because they do not load anybody until 10 o'clock at the Caribbean.
An hour before park opening.
Yeah, at the Caribbean Beach Hotel. Probably the same goes for Disney's Riviera, but we're not over there. So we have to take this Skyliner and then transfer over to Epcot from the Riviera. So don't even bother getting this line until 10 o'clock because otherwise you're just going to be standing still. Okay, we're now moving to get onto the Skyliner, and looking at it, if you were to get here 45 minutes before park opening, you could go right onto the Skyliner and not have to wait until line, and you would still make it for rope drop. So my next tip of the day is when you get to the Riviera station, stay on your Skyliner because you're just going to be turned around to the next line. I still haven't figured out exactly where we're landing. It's called the International Gateway, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.
I think we're going to go smack dab in the middle of the pavilions.
So we're at the corner of where the Swan and Dolphin Hotel is, and we're going to obviously make some kind of 90-degree turn here. So this is like a way station. I thought it would be done in all in one shot, but that's definitely not what's happening. We're going to be turning here. Okay, we are now in the park. Lots of people headed in for the day. Getting more crowded every second. Lots of people commenting on Kermit the Frog over here. Him and Miss Piggy are done in a cool topiary. Our first show that we're going to go down to do is Canada Far and Wide, which is a 360 show. Later, this area might be pretty busy, but for right now, it's all ours. And we get a cool view of this waterfall. Gotta love the flowers. Beautiful day on the bridge here as we round out of the Canada Pavilion. Cool little like snacking area, relaxation area. That's nice.
No, just for your mat.
I am here at Spaceship Earth and I'm very excited to be able to go on this attraction finally. Standby time is listed at 50 minutes, which I'm willing to wait because last time I was here in 2007, I did not get to do this attraction because it was closed. So now it's open. I'm very excited to see it for the first time. I'm waiting here in Spaceship Earth line by myself. Since the lines are so extended out, a lot of people are waiting here on the benches and just having one party like myself, going to line until you get to the hard entrance and then they cut in, which is fine by me because there's plenty of space in this line. So we are coming inside and we are going to go in a time capsule that will take us on a history of the world from the beginning of civilization into I think the future. What is interesting is this ride has an interactive screen on it, and I was able to select the language. So there was several different languages. We of course picked English, but I opted for Spanish. But AJ said, "What did you say in Spanish?"
I can't understand it.
He said no. Well, that was a fun adventure. Now we gotta get out before we get stuck in the world again.
But I don't want to go through another.
Normally here in this land part of Energy, you would be able to do interactive screens, but they don't want you to touch anything, so all the screens are off. Just get the big globe view. Now we're going into the living sea with Nemo and friends. This is the new way to get into the underwater adventure of the Seas Pavilion. We are now in our Glamobile, and we're gonna check out everything there is under. With Nemo, we're slowly going under the water. Here's the coral. You can already start to see all the fishies. Here's the actual tank with fishies. There's a pair of manatees in this one. We are now headed into the land, which has many different attractions, but the most featured one is Soarin'. We are now in the Awesome Planet Theater, and I'm going to sit on this awesome bench and wait for an awesome 5 minutes for it to start. 10. Are on Living in the Land, and what's interesting about these boats is they can fit more people on these boats because they can social distance the barriers. The barriers are socially distanced, AJ.
The barriers allow for,
Yeah. And so we're gonna go right on the boat ride. Tatanka.
Exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Over here we have the edible flower garden.
The
All these
tropics are
flowers you
home
can
to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources. And better
vegetable
control
trees.
diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
I like tomatoes. Look at all those tomatoes. They're ready to pull up.
That's
Gotta
not
clean everything up.
For the plants. And the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less.
Oh,
In
you
our
got a
lab,
fun job.
Epcot scientists are working with the
They're like,
US
I don't want to
Department
be
of
next to
Agriculture
you.
to a number of innovative
social
projects. The
distancing.
goal of these
If you had food, then they'd be all over you.
and better
It's called
quality
social
plants.
distancing.
We are here and we're gonna eat our lunch at the Seasons. Just waiting for the mobile order to come through because that's the only way that you can get food now is through mobile order. Got some pasta salad, some water, and some Mediterranean pizza. AJ got cheese pizza, and Denise got some salmon.
With cheese grits and sausage pepper succotash.
Okay. Hey, I am inside Test Track now in the queue, just waiting a few more minutes to get in, and we're gonna see how it's like. AJ likes it already because it has air conditioning. It's kind of interesting. This must have been some kind of pre-queue area, but obviously they're not doing that, and they just made the line a little bit longer. According to the cast member, normally you can customize your car and see how you did on each different type of thing. But unfortunately, they don't really want to have people waiting. So we're gonna skip that step. I am in what they call a relaxation station. So in these areas you can sit. I'm in a nice lounge chair here and you can relax and take off your mask for a little bit as long as you're stationary. So that's kind of a nice feature. They have a lot of these here at Epcot. Okay, we are now here at Mission Space. And we're gonna do the easy one because my family can't take the difficult one. So we're just gonna do a nice, easy green.
We're doing the visual. This circles mean nothing. It's all about the square.
She wants to be square, not circle.
Yeah.
Square. We are now at the Epcot Experience.
Air conditioning.
Yeah. You can sit down. I think I'm going to sit down for the experience. I'll go once around. I'm going to look at this for a little bit, and then I'm going to go sit down, I think, for a little bit.
Precious of resources.
Where's the vendors trying to aggressively sell you something?
That'd be pretty sad if you got out of line right now. Where does the line go?
I have no idea.
To the right. It's that way. Yeah, stay on the dots. This way.
Chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Daydream of the mountain snow. Gonna build a daydream. Gonna build a mountain in a daydream. Gonna make them all come true.
So I'm getting out of American Adventure, which is probably the longest show at 30 minutes, but it's a great show. You should really come and see it if you get the chance. I'm back at the Canada Pavilion, and we are gonna see the Jameters. Hopefully I can record some of it, and they just like to smash on trash cans, and it's kind of a fun show, so that's what we're gonna watch next. Yeah.
That's the way we like it, because, you know, we're not just gardeners. No! We're Disney gardeners, baby!
Yeah! But if we had a spaceship, you could call us gardeners of the galaxy.
All these people. Oh! Hey! Oh! Flower Garden is the place to be.
You don't say.
Here at Epcot, with the birds and trees, flowers and bushes growing far and wide. My allergies are killing me. I think I'm gonna cry. Aww. I'm kidding. Hey. Oh.
We're now gonna go on Journey into the Imagination with Figment.
It's difficult to have a common name.
Walking through the butterfly house.
Okay, you can head inside now. How many of you have
Two.
sir?
Two?
Two? Okay, give me just a minute.
Okay, we are here at Soarin' now. We're gonna fly around the world with
My name is Patrick, and I'm your
Patrick.
chief flight attendant.
I am now at Frozen. We're at the end of the night. It's like 9 o'clock at night right now. They're saying it's gonna be like a 30-minute line. It went all the way to China Pavilion. So we'll see if it's good. This used to be a Norway exhibit ride, but now it's themed after the Frozen movie. So we'll see how it goes. I got a late night snack here in Epcot, and I got a chocolate pretzel, and it is really good. I'm gonna save a little bit. It's kind of big. I'll save a little bit for later, but that's what a chocolate pretzel looks like. It's got dark chocolate and white chocolate and some kind of cream on it. It's really good. I am now in Reflections of China Pavilion. I'm gonna go see if I can see the next show. Normally they'd have a lady here playing Chinese violin, but she's not in. Finishing my day off here in the French Pavilion. Let's see if we can see the show. Impressions de France. Can't really see it very well, but there is Beauty and the Beast and Topiary Forum. Looks like there's a little bit going on here. So I think we can kind of check this out a little bit. Hello. Okay, I am back on the Skyliner, and that is going to do it for today. We opened the park at Epcot and we closed it. Tomorrow is Disney's Hollywood Studios, but I think that'll be a lighter day because it'll be a second day at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.